Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Demon Spawn Summoner of Ashinzari for Week 7 of the Crawl Sudden Death Challenge. And we picked up our second rune, and I'm not quite sure if it's time yet to go into depths or not. We're almost certainly earlier than we need to be in depths. Because if we can dive, getting to Zot by 20, we won't have to kill a lot of monsters. So the question is just where to get some more experience first to make things safer. What do I was trying to drop something, right? Enchant armor, yeah. Oh, no, I wanted to make fire dragon armor instead of dropping it. Yes. Uh-huh. Well, that seems like a fine plan. I guess I should have just searched for dragon. It would have been easier. So let's buy that. Plate armor ponderousness is not too tempting. I mean, +9, of course, is very good, but like that's what comes with being ponderous. Is it's very well enchanted. But I don't want to be slow. So let's take it. Drop like an iron rod just for a sec. And let's see. Is there anything else I want to swap while I'm uncursing stuff? I think I want to swap my Amulet of Rage, maybe, for Resist Mutation. I want to have that slot available. So maybe what I do is I take off Magical Power as well and put on Remove Cold to go with my Fire Dragon armor and get me back to like having cold resistance. I think that seems okay. Why do I have cold resistance right now? I don't see it. Oh, Demon Spawn mutation. Okay, got it. Yeah, we're cold resistance 1. Still don't know where. I guess we do know where that's leading, right? Passive freeze. Because we have our tier 2s already. So that's our tier 3. Okay. Right. So that's what I think I want to do. Uncurse the amulet and curse a different ring than the one I'm currently wearing. 9 MP is a lot to lose. So we don't actually have that much if we lose that. Maybe we get more spellcasting actually over more summonings. Well, I think that's all right. All right, so we're gonna remove curse on the robe and the amulet, but nothing else. Robe, amulet. Let's try wearing the fire dragon hide, see what it does to our evasion, I guess. Really? Down to 20? Oh, right. From 28 to 20. That's actually a fair bit. But it'll go back up again once we've cursed it, because Ash will give us a bigger bonus for it. We're only partially bound now. I guess we might need more strength. We should have plenty for Fire Dragon arms, like Encumbrance 9 or something. 11. I think it should be fine. Alright, let's enchant it. Oh, and let's wear it, huh? Alright. So that picked up a bit of armor for us, but we can get quite a bit more by training armor. B on B. Let's curse it and put on protection from cold. And yeah, our spells are less castable now by quite a bit because we are not cursed at all or bound at all. Let's drop these, get some cursed jewelry, fine. Read B on R. I guess I need to train Blink a little. I see, because we're also wearing heavier armor. I could forget slow. That would get me some spell levels, but I don't really need them. So let's train armor instead of dodging now, and instead of fighting. I think armor should be a big priority because the rewards right now are quite high compared to the investment. I'm still disappointed by how much that hurt our evasion. I didn't think it would be so much. And let's grab this amulet of resist mutation so that when we get to depths, we're comfortable going in. To the abyss, rather. Drop this robe. And a ring of fire I don't see myself needing anymore. And let's get the ring of teleportation as well. Oh, I can't afford it, can I? Alright, fine. There's no royal jellies for sale. Interesting. Oh, we can swap to bread or something. Okay, so I'm curious how low level I've gone into depths before. Level 17 as a demon spawn artificer. Boy, that was over a year ago, though. I was a pretty new player then. How many times have I been level 17? Twice. And twice 19. All right. Well, it's certainly dangerous. But it's not... I don't think it'll, immediately kill us. So I think I'm going... I would like to buy that ring of resist mutation, or amulet of resist mutation, though. Maybe... Let's give stealth a break so we can train these a little more. Because I would like more magic. Maybe we can raid elf a little, just for some experience. And gold. Hey, it's a shop. Which I have no money for. But we can tab through elves, which is nice. More magic mapping is nice. File of Flood's also nice. So plenty of stuff to spend money on. Now all we need is money. And what is it that we're waiting to buy? Let's put... no, it was... this ring of teleport. Let's put that on the shopping list so that I remember it. And we don't need a lot of gold to be able to afford it. High Priest, okay. Scroll summoning's good. Let's drop this. Should I have like started a new video at some point? I don't remember when this video started, but I think it was like we did a bunch of fiddling around with equipment and then we had to delve. So I think this is the right video to be in. Okay. On to Firewall. I don't need another. This is a little bit spooky, this room. Let's be careful in here. I don't know quite what to expect. This kind of weird crystal hourglass is scary. Enchant weapon is great to know about. Although I don't need it on the shopping list because I'll put it there. Whatever. I'll remember to whenever I want to enchant out a weapon, I just search for enchant weapon to see how much there is. So I don't really need it on the shopping list. But I guess it's good when I'm shopping to remind myself that there's some money I'd like to spend on an enchant weapon. Identify a potion. Can't use those because with Ash we have clarity and you can't get confused and you need to be confused to benefit from ambrosia. Can't use those. Great, that's clearing out some inventory space. That was elf one, nice and easy. Do we need to go into the Hall of Blades? Interesting question. Oh, more enchant armor. Don't mind if I do. I'm finding a ton of identify all of a sudden, which is nice. Mutation, don't want those either. All right, well. Okay, we found everything but the 3 best potions. Which is not too surprising, they're rare. What is this all about? Is there like a... Huh, there's like an elevator here. I've never seen those except in Zod before that I can think of. Okay, we're halfway through level 17. Still plenty of time to do Zot 20. There's going to be a lot of experience in depths, but we'll be skipping most of it, so that's fine. I hope. Anyway, I hope we can skip most of it. Because if we have to fight it, we might not win. So here's the Hall of Blades. Good, my armor is above 20, finally. Well, it's at 20 anyway. I don't think I want a robe. Because I'm invested in this dragon armor now. Finally, we can start identifying, like, digging. Maledictions. That has Takima's Dance, which is a good spell. But I don't think we're going to be able to really put in the spell power it needs. I mean, as Ash, like, we can train a little hexes and we'll get a lot of return out of it, but I don't think we can train enough to, like, I don't know, I guess it's worth trying, right? Actually, I should check the spells I'm actually using and see, like, they're all pretty castable, I guess. I could use a little bit more translocations because I do want Blink to be quite reliable. But actually, I think just training spellcasting is going to get to that soon enough. But I don't know. Ash will help out with Boy, Hollow Blades has a lot of experience. And I don't need it, so see ya. I wasn't really planning to do L3, but we're not getting experience here very quickly at all. Speaking of, like, this looks like the vault, right? So let's not go here. There we go. Now we can sort of auto-explore in peace. You know, we're probably going to go into that vault eventually. I think we may as well clear the treasure vault now. We have disintegration and we can handle elves one-on-one, so plus with Ash you can like see when they're coming. You can watch them through the wall, which is fun. Let's grab Fireball. And who knows what great stuff we might find in Elf. There's usually something good. There are just so many items that some of them are going to be useful. Just a little, please come closer, Mr. Summoner. Got him. Okay, so now we just have the end vault left. Is it stone yet? No, it's still rock. How about down here? That's stone. So that's where the stone starts. So we could dig like here. Seems pretty good. Seems like the best we're gonna do. Now we can kill holy elves. I'm fairly sure I can just melee an elf. There's probably at some point going to be like one elf who causes some trouble for us. I'm not sure what it'll be. Like a deep elf blade master with an amulet of rage, for example. But we have like invisibility for that. Not all these elves can see invisible, but the spellcasters generally can. We could get Abyss here, but that would be fine. As Ash, it's just not a big deal. We're planning to go to the Abyss before long anyway. I wonder if I should like choose to be Abyssed. I don't think that's a good idea. But maybe. I'm gonna have to dive depths anyway. So there's not much advantage to being Abyssed here versus finding the depths portal. That's an interesting amulet. Ew. Yeah, but with the minus telly, I'll pass. The Deep Elf Sorcerer could also banish us. Our MR is just so bad. I could swap my Ring of Resist Cold, and I would if I weren't following Ash, but I cursed it because I thought I was going to Depths. And now that I realize I'm not doing Depths yet, but instead doing Elf, you know, I wish I had not cursed it. That's an interesting amulet. Lajatang. Plus invisibility is pretty cool. Poison resistance is nice. If it were well enchanted, that could be something to try instead of my Demon Trident. But it would have to be pretty well enchanted. Like, I don't know, at least +6, I think. I keep getting, like, these demons to appear, which is, I don't know, kind of handy. I think it's probably softening up the enemies before they get in here. How are we doing? There's still a Blade Master. But we've got like a 3-on-1 against him for some reason. I don't know why we'd get 2 Demonic Guardians just for 1 Blade Master. What's that? We just picked up. We picked something up? Scroll of Identify. Hit me up with that Draining Wand. Okay, still more elves. I do really appreciate Ash's information bonuses that you get. That's an interesting amulet. Not a good one, but interesting. It's basically just an amulet of warding with Dex +4 on it. And amulets of warding are not very good. An Ice Fiend is awful. We let him spend 1 turn on summoning stuff, and he summoned an Ice Fiend, which is dreadful. But it's also slow, or I mean, it's not slow, but it's not fast either. So rather than ducking into the kill hole here, which I think would cause me to fight an Ice Fiend by myself, I'm just gonna back up, put down a Lightning Spire here just to like distract them, and then run away. And I'll come back later when the Ice Fiend has dissipated. He's still chasing me. Yikes. Ow! I mean, that's torment. That's why I don't want to fight the Ice Fiend. Hello. Please move. Please move. I have places to be. Alright. Now we can stare dance this stuff. And we get 1-on-1s. Like, it's a perfect kill hole. Look at this. It's great. It's an unconventional kill hole, to say the least. But it seems to work. We don't really need the kill hole, though. So we just have to avoid the Ice Fiend, who, is he still around? Probably not, I would say. The Ring of the Good. Well, that's interesting, but we already have Fire Dragon armor, so we're not going to need like 3 pips of fire resistance until maybe Zot, although probably not. Alright, any elves left? Yep. That's a ring. Not especially a good one. I shouldn't be coming down in here like that. It's just dangerous. I could get into the same like Ice Fiend situation again. I didn't. I wasn't punished, but it was bad play. Level 18. All right. Dex, please. Still no more mutations. Did they forget about me? Like, I was right there. Did he do something with his ring? He evoked... Oh, it's a ring of invisibility. That's cool, I guess. The Ring of Juzioff. No. It's like worse than ring invisibility, which I would not. I don't know, but I want ring invisibility. It'd be kind of cool. All right, armor is, wow, it is getting up there. That's great. Come here. All right, looks like we got one. I am getting drained here. Some sort of weapon of draining, I presume. A long sword of draining. Oop, we got him. Up here. There we go. Well, we don't need to kill a whole 1 deep elf mage. An iron rod, that's great. Okay. We have another one of those now. A book. Ugh. Do I really even want an amulet of rage? Not really. Let's just drop that amulet. Put on resist mutation. Noxious black rituals, huh? Well, yeah. Don't really want any of this. Got an annihilator. A lot of artifact jewelry in here. Most of it's not much good, but you know, all you can ask for is that it exists. We got a fire crab? This must be a shapeshifter, right? No reason a fire crab would appear in elf. Yeah. Another Akashic record. Oh, I forgot. I have an Akashic record. Dispersal, not at all castable yet. But if we trained up some translocations, we could definitely... Oh, and Malign Gateway. I forgot that's in there. That's a pretty good summoning spell. Or, I mean, it's interesting anyway. It's a summoning / translocation spell. I think I would like to train translocations, but maybe I'm training too much stuff right now to do that. No, it's fine. Let's get translocations. Is Malign Gateway castable yet, I wonder? Nope, but it's at 98. So it's pretty good. Was this guy sleeping? Well, I don't know if he was, but he's not now. That's a lot of delves we just summoned. Okay. Haste is superb. I could learn charms. We're sort of getting overloaded now on books. Yeah, this doesn't have anything good in it. Too many spells to learn. The Amulet of Juicy. So that's kind of bad. Book of Unlife, pass. Oh, Recall is in there. I could maybe learn that. The Longbow Cookie Cutter, very cute. Oh, let's eat that. Manual of Unarmed Combat, no. 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 Flying hexes. No. So here's all the stuff we found. We've looked at it all. Is there any of it that like didn't get auto picked up that I might want anyway? No. Okay. So that was Elf. I'm not sure what to memorize now. Like Abjuration would be good. Or, oh, I'm carrying some more books I don't need. Yeah. Abjuration would be good. Getting Dispersal online would be good. I guess I'm training spellcasting right now, so I can sort of afford to spend spell levels. So I'll grab Abjuration. Let's go rip up this book to forget slow, having cast it 0 times. Oh, whoops! I should have bought that thing from Orc. Whatever it was I wanted to buy, the Ring of Teleportation. Let's forget slow. Yep. Yep. Summon Hydra could still use some help. But I guess means we need more summonings to get. We're not going to have Malign Gateway for a while, I guess is what I'm saying. And let's go back to training stealth. Armor is doing fine. Let's leave it alone. Because next up, I think, is depths. Let's just go grab that ring. Okay, so now we have that. And I need actually some more cursed jewelry later when it's time to go into depths. Oh, I learned abjuration, so I can drop this book as well. When it's time to go into abyss, rather. But for depths, I don't mind having my Ring of Cold cursed. And are there any better amulets I might want to wear? Not really. Let's just curse this one now to get a boost to spellcasting and see how much of a difference it makes. Oops. Just get the scrolls, please. Read curse jewelry on this amulet. It helps quite a bit, actually. We can like kind of cast Summon Hydra now. That's interesting. Cool. Oh, I can forget Summon Small Mammal. Give me that Book of Callings, please. Never mind. Can't believe I didn't forget that yet. Yeah, we're going back and forth between Orc and Lair, like wasting a bunch of turns, but whatever. Let's grab this Book of Callings. Really? Drop my Ring of Magical Power, get the Book of Callings, read the Book of Callings, look at Summon Small Mammal, rip it up. Okay. Means we can't learn Guardian Golem, but like I was never going to remember to use that anyway, let's be honest. Okay, I think that'll do it for this video. We rated Elf. It went pretty well. Next up, I'm gonna step into depths. Not start diving immediately. But, well, maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll kill some stuff. Maybe I'll try to dive. But either way, it should be fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.